Samantha.
Hello, Samantha.
Look where we are.
We're in a escalator tunnel.
We're actually just in a shopping centre.
Yeah, we're in
Norwich.
the new Chapelfield with the
Underground shopping field.
We're in Vegas in the underground shopping mall, like the Golden Mile. And we're in London. We're currently going down onto the Central Line to go to Kensington to try Kensington Palace.
Yep.
And the V&A, and then somewhere in Wyoming.
Banqueting house.
And then we're going to go for dinner at Inamo.
Turn around.
We're going to go for dinner at Inamo, and then get some drinks and come home. Me and Ben after, which we booked these tickets yesterday, and so we're going to come to London on Monday.
So spontaneous.
Much spontaneity, loads of fun. But yeah, so we're going to... Oh, it's a sausage dog!
Yeah.
Can I see this? Look at... Oh. Okay, so we're now going to get on the train, the tube. But we shall see you when we see you. We had a really interesting train journey where someone kept watching us play cards and asked to join us, and Ben just said no.
But no, I think it's just a two-player game. And then he stared at us the whole way.
And ate really loudly and chewed really loudly.
Yeah, just didn't really have a lot going for him, really.
No. Okay.
And he answered his phone by saying, yo.
Okay. We'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Hey, Samantha.
Hey.
Do you recognise where me and Ben are? Because you really bloody should.
You know, you're too tall to video me. You keep cutting off my chin.
It's because I need to get my I've got a big head. I've got a big old round head, and you've got a little thin head.
Yeah.
I might need to use one of the lenses which you got me for Christmas to in my pocket, so we can take some cool pictures today. I can do like a wide lens video.
Yeah, because clearly I'm not in this one either, so we need a wide lens to keep me in the shot.
You should try holding your arm like this. Look at this angle. Look at this crook.
I don't really want to.
Look at this crook.
It's your video. I'm just the star.
It's about to get noisy because there's loads of kids coming towards us. Anyway, so we are in Kensington, about to go to Kensington Palace, walking down this little underground bit that you and me walked down 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago? 2 years ago, I think.
Look at my head. I'm like
Cirque du Soleil. Exactly. That's why it's hard to keep you in a shot, because you bounce so much when you walk. Glide, Mia, glide.
I am gliding.
Mia Thermopolis. But yeah, so we walked down here on the way to the Albert Hall to see Cirque du Soleil. And I was just telling Ben all about it, and how it was really nice. And everyone was dressed up.
And now we're just playing loads of children in high-vis jackets.
Yeah, which is brilliant. Happy Wednesday. We are now at the Albert Memorial. Who is it?
Prince Albert
Why is it there?
of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. Memorial to the husband of Queen Victoria, who she loved very much and had 9 children with, even though she hated being pregnant and hated her children, but she just liked doing it with her husband, which is a good thing for the 19th century.
Yeah.
Not many people did.
And we're near the Albert Hall. Look at it! I didn't realise we were this close to the Albert Memorial when we came. But we're here. We're now going to Kensington Palace.
I think that it's Albert Memorial, Albert Hall.
Yeah, it does when you say it like that. Yeah, brilliant. Doesn't make sense. Where are we now, Ben?
We are now at Kensington Palace.
Pivot, pivot, pivot. Look at the gold.
It's pretty, isn't it?
And what's really exciting is the helicopter just took off.
And it was a red one, so it could have housed a royal.
It could have done. If we were supposed to pick up a royal.
This
Imagine
is
if we go in and Prince Harry like walks in.
That would be cool.
Just to say hi to his mum. So there's still like flowers all over the gate, which you can't really see. There's some in the middle there, some to the side, which are for Diana.
It's a bit late, really.
Yeah. I might let you just use it as a little umbrella stand for herself. So you've got gold leaf, you've got flowers Diana, and you've got an umbrella rack. All in one.
Oh, and there's William III.
And where's William III? And over there, somewhere. You can't see her. She's
behind a bush.
Oh, she's here. Oh, you can see it if I point to it. Here, Victoria. Don't mind us. We're just ascending a royal palace staircase.
I hope you can hear the music. Oh, the music stopped.
It's starting up again. Look at the paintings. They're really cool. There was Baroque music. Baroque music?
Yeah.
There's not anymore.
Bit handle.
They look like paintings. Just throwing Ben up the stairs. Oh, it's annoying the music stopped.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello.
We've just left Kensington Palace.
Diana was literally everywhere. and it was full of middle-aged women.
Getting teary.
Yeah, looking at the pictures and watching like camera reels, photo reels of Diana. And
I should probably explain that they had an exhibition of a fashion.
But they pushed out the Victoria exhibition, which is like a permanent one, for the sake of this, like Diana's clothes, and it's just a bit sort of like, well, it's just to make money. It's very sad.
But I feel cheated because they didn't even have her bloody wedding dress.
It's because it's too big. It would
Should we go to Slick Willie's?
Oh yeah.
We're trying to find somewhere to get some food before Inamo for night. It's not something too big, but
Slick Willie's is a clothes shop.
I know, it's just a funny name. Do you want a Slick Willie, Samantha?
But next door is Broody and Boney.
Do you want a Boney at Slick Willie? But yeah, it was really cool.
It was.
We saw some old pictures, saw some old chandeliers, saw a big room with a clock in it.
Got to gracefully ascend the King's Staircase while Baroque music was playing.
Ascend and descend.
That was lovely. Ascend and descend, yeah, because they changed the layout.
Something
of the
smells
place.
really good.
Oxfam.
Oh yes, Oxfam.
Oh, Thai food, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, it's Thai food. Ben got a picture on a throne.
Oh, I did do that, yeah.
I did do that, we did. He spoke to Queen Victoria.
Oh, I did, yeah. So there's this thing where you stand next to the statue, and there's like a little sign saying, go to this website, and and it's all complicated, like / this and everything, and it says you can speak to Queen Victoria, and so you put in the address, and then your phone starts ringing, and then Queen Victoria is on the end of the phone, but she does go on a bit. So
She really did go on.
I hung up on the Queen.
But I've realised my mum likes Jasper Conran.
This is pretty.
It's very pretty. Look at these lovely buildings that Ben thinks are pretty. So Jasper Conran designed a Diana outfit, and it's made me think that's why Mum was like, oh, Debenhams all the time, oh, Jasper Conran, oh, Debenhams, oh, designer Jasper Conran. Just because of Mrs. Little Di.
Little Di.
Little Di.
Little Di.
But yes, we're going to find some food, so we need to focus on where we are, because we might go to Victoria now, but I was hoping there'd be wasabi here. I want wasabi, but there's no wasabi. Samantha, we're skipping forward quite a lot, but there's now feet marks on the escalators at the tube for when you're standing, and they look quite old and worn off, and it's probably a really old thing. Everyone's like, that's really old, why haven't you seen that before? But I'm excited about it. So Inamo was shit. The food was alright. Yeah, I'm on video. The food was alright, but the service was shit, and as soon as we got in there, it's like, you need to be out by 8, and then they came over an hour after we sat down with our mains, and were just rude to people nearby, and she went and just put the bill down, went to the car machine, like, we're not paying, waiting for desserts, and it was just an upsetting experience, because I built it up so much to Ben. But the food was alright, so...
The food was nice, although I'm a bit Asianed out today, because we had wasabi.
Oh yeah, we had
for
wasabi.
lunch.
We got wasabi.
Yeah, wasabi for lunch, because I knew that he really wanted to go there. And
Oh yeah, knew by real to go, we walked past to wasabi, so we went there.
At, Inamo.
Ben's breaking the tube world because he hasn't got his Oyster card out. But yes, did that, and then we went to Wasabi.
I just forgot to get my Oyster card out then.
We did Victoria and Albert, walked around there, was really cool.
Yeah, but we could have done so much more.
We've talked about this already.
Have we?
We talked about Diana.
No, I mean at Victoria and Albert.
Oh yeah. So we walked around Victoria and Albert and looked around Noble Living and things. I do need to go for a wee, yeah. Looked around Noble Living and all bits like that, and then I remember the theatre stuff. So went to the theatre bits and they're closing bits down, so we saw the Elphaba dress, which I think I'm about to text you, because I just remember I took a picture of it. And we saw some Lion King costumes and some really cool stage models and trapdoors and like historical bits. And then they were like, we're closing now. Okay, that way. And I was like, so you actually want us to leave? Brilliant. So then we went to Rupert Street in Soho, which is at the back of Queen's Theatre and Guildford Theatre. There's a big window so you can see our stage doors. And then we went to Inamo and had some food, and then we went to Village Bar.
Yeah.
Which was a delight.
Yeah.
The toilets were the worst toilets I think I've ever been into. And then went to...
The worst bars I've ever been
Went
in.
to Jewel Bar and had, was it Rosemary? Star of Rosemary.
Star of Rosemary,
which was
like a
Bombay
gin and tonic,
Sapphire.
but with
rosemary in it. And lemon and soda and stuff like that.
And I don't really like rosemary, like in food, it makes me gag a little bit.
Jeans we as well?
Yes.
Okay.
but it was a really nice drink.
That's
so
lovely.
if we didn't feel like we were going to waste a bottle of gin, we might put some rosemary in the bottom of it.
Yeah. Maybe when we get half a bottle of gin, we should put rosemary in one of them.
Yeah, maybe one of the little ones. Get a cheap one, put rosemary in it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I need to wee. Good afternoon.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Look at my fringe.
Look at my fringe.
We didn't finish anything yesterday,
No, because we, as you remember, we really needed a wee
so we had a wee.
in Liverpool Street Station.
They
Paid
wouldn't
60p on urinating yesterday.
They wouldn't accept my third coin because it's 30p, so I had 3 10p's. And I was putting in coin after coin, going, please, please. And I was so desperate, I was really, really sad. Because I had a wee. Ben then bought us some 5.5% wine.
So I picked up a bottle, which was, I said to Charlie, shall we spend, because this is Liverpool Street Co-op, or M&S, so it was going to be expensive. So I picked up a bottle, I was like, should we go £9 on what is probably what we would normally spend on like £5 or £6 bottle of wine, or should we go £5 on a really horrible cheap bottle of wine? So Charlie goes, let's just get the £5 one, it's just like last drink on the train. And then pouring it on the train, and it sort of noticed a little phrase on the back of the bottle, less alcohol, and then noticed that it's 5.5%.
So we bought
I nearly cried.
grape juice.
Yeah.
Australian Shiraz grape juice.
But
It's really sad. It's probably really windy. Can you hear us?
it was okay in the end.
But yeah, so we did that. We played some card games, put some pictures up. We chilled that bit. You probably won't be able to hear anything we're saying. It always does this.
Can we edit out the wind?
No. I tried before, it doesn't really work. Just gets really quiet. Yeah, so we got home and went to bed.
I slept very, very well. Yesterday was an exhausting day.
It was a lot of walking.
Had nothing to do with the fact that we were drinking all day.
Yeah, it was a lot of walking.
Walking around in the cold and the wind.
Ben told me that it's really hot, so I wore a thin shirt and a jacket and nothing else.
It was sunny in Norwich. Got to London, it was like Arctic gales.
Yeah. Although, as you
Rain.
can see, we're both fitting in this shot. And that's because I'm using the lens that she got us for Christmas. So you've got a wide angle going on.
The whole time we were in London, we didn't think to do this.
Well, we talked about it a couple of times.
For photos, not for videos.
No, I mentioned it in the video.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's one of the clips.
But it's good because I'd have to keep doing this to get myself into the video.
I just feel like I need to hold it really far away, even though I don't, because we do it like here, we're still in there. And it's just take a while to get used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to work, which I'm very excited about after having a lovely day out.
And I'm going to Bill's to have some lunch. And then I'm gonna try and sit and do some more writing stuff. I wrote some ideas down for my book. And character names and bits like that. So I'm gonna sit and do some more of that. And edit this and try and get that sorted something up tonight. And then go to rehearsals.
For 45 minutes.
For 45 minutes. Just do a song I've already done. Probably shouldn't slate that on here, should I?
Probably not, no.
Maybe we do need to work on the song, but it's annoying it's 45 minutes on my day off. I'd much rather go there for 3 hours than 45 minutes. I don't mind. Okay, so that's our London video done.
Yeah. Hopefully there'll be another one very soon, because I really want to go to London again, because I want to go to the Criterion restaurant that we walked past in Piccadilly Circus.
Which features heavily in Downton Abbey.
Yeah, I want to be like Lady Edith and have burgers and pizzas at the Criterion.
Shall we just go now?
Yeah, why not? Or no, wait, we can just turn around and go to the station.
Yeah, we'll get a taxi from
Who needs to
Tesco
work?
Black Cabs. Okay, so goodbye. I need to phone Banu because technically we're supposed to be going tomorrow night. But Ben's working and they haven't actually told me that the table's confirmed, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
I told you, 3rd March.
Oh, crap.
So I'm going to call them and say what's going on, why haven't you called me? And if they say it's there, I'm going to go, well, sod you all.
So, oh, okay.
But yeah, never mind. Right. Speak to you when we speak to you, I guess.
See you soon.
Bye!